Om Swastiastu. My name is Phillipe Freed, and I come from San Diego, California. So, I came here because I wanted to connect with myself. So many years I've taken care of my family, my kids, my business, everything, and I've always tried to take care of myself, but I took care of myself in the way of exercise and eating and everything right, but I've never taken care of my soul or my mind. And something just told me that I needed to do this. My kids are grown up and everybody is okay. My business is gone and it's just me now. And I've never been alone before. I've never traveled by myself before, and I don't even know how I found Floating Leaf. I don't even know how I found it. It just, I Google and it sent me to a couple different places, and I just felt comfortable with this. And I reached out to Putu, and we had a video conference, and I told her my story, and she said, Phillipe, you have to come. You have to come. And I just trusted her. I just felt, I mean, it might sound silly, but I just felt that the universe pointed me in this direction, and I just knew that I had to go. I didn't even look at any reviews or anything, and I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I just trusted Putu that she was going to put together something for me, and I knew I wanted yoga, and I wanted spirituality, and I wanted to know who I was. Who am I inside? And I'm going to cry. And she just put together everything for me. Picking me up from the airport, I didn't know how to book my flight. I've never done that before. She put me in contact with her travel agent, and he took care of everything. They gave me directions at the airport that told me exactly where to go and perfect detail on how to get through the airport. It was so comfortable for me, and they picked me up from the airport. They brought me here. It's just beautiful here, beautiful. And the next day, I got here at midnight, and the next morning I wake up and I was greeted by the staff, and Putu came over herself. I just gave her this big, huge hug, and I just felt such at home. And then the healing began. I met Kadak and learned about his reflexology, and he's telling me about it, and the next thing you know, I'm over at Floating Leaf at the other location, and I'm having a session with him, and he's hitting me with sticks and stuff that channels the energy from the plants, the land, and he finds problems inside me, and he comes up and talks to me. He's touching me, my feet and my ankles, and he comes up and he says, do you have a problem with your stomach? And I did. I had a stomach ache. It really hurt. And he worked down there and released the blood and to flow. My stomach has been gone. It's gone. It's gone. And that was the beginning of my journey. And then I came back here to Bodhi, and the next thing I'm over at Putu's house, and I'm doing the sound healing. And I honestly didn't even know what was going on. I was just being directed by her, and I trusted her, and it was amazing. And each day I just started getting more and more grounded, and every day has just been better than the next. I went to see the Balinese healer and had a session with him, and he's telling me what he sees inside of me and how he sees good karma from me, and that I need to be patient. And he's so right. I am so impatient, and that's part of what I wanted to learn here with the yoga. And I had a session with a Buddhist monk, and a guided meditation session for an hour and a half. We meditated, and I've never been able to sit still more than 5 minutes. And this morning I meditated, and I only meditated for 5 minutes, but it seemed like 1 minute. And he told me that when I meditate, and when it becomes if I meditate for 15 minutes and it only feels like 5 minutes, and if I meditate for an hour and it only seems like 10 minutes, these are little steps, progression steps. And when I meditate and I don't want it to end, these are steps in progression to my meditation and calmness. Putu and Josh came over and invited me to her personal healer where she goes to for Saraswati Day, and it was just unbelievable. She guided me through the prayer, and then we sat with the priest and had coffee and little desserts, and I just felt so honored to be involved in that. And then the next day, day 2 of the ceremony, where everybody is going to the oceans and the rivers for purification, I just happened to be there surfing, and the water was so warm, and even the surf instructor noticed that I need to work on my breathing, and I knew I needed to do all this stuff, and that's exactly why I came here. And then I had breathing session with Daniel, 2 breathing sessions on the trauma breathing, and I don't even know how to explain it. I can't even explain it. It was an out-of-body experience. It was unbelievable. You have to witness it yourself. It was just amazing. Hiked to Mount Batur, the top of it. I've never hiked before, and we got up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and we picked up some other people, and we went all the way to the top of the mountain, and we saw the sunrise. It was just amazing. And that night, coming back here, it was the most amazing sunset I've ever seen. And to just think that I was able to see the sunrise and the sunset, just most amazing all in one day. I just felt so connected to the earth, so connected to nature, so much more connected than I have been ever in my entire life. I'm learning how to calm the voices in my head, and I'm learning how to take care of myself and not try to take care of everybody else. I can't fix everybody else's problems. I can only fix myself, and that's exactly why I came here. And last night, the fire ceremony and purification, I'm starting to really understand what's going on. I'm just really starting to understand. Putu has set me up with I don't know the name of it, but it's an altar that I could take home with me so I can continue my spiritual journey with the offerings in the morning. And she's going to provide me with a book so I can read up more on the spiritual journey. I have phone numbers and everything that I can, WhatsApp and reach out, and I know I can get help, and I can't wait to come back. I'm going to bring my daughter here. It's just, I know she would love it. She would love it here. And the food. The food. I can't even... The food is amazing. On 2 of the adventures I went on, they were offering me food, and I'm just like... I looked at the food, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, thank you very much, but no, I'm going to go back to the retreat and eat the food there. It's amazing. Cooking class. Oh my gosh. I love to cook. I love to bake. I love to cook. I love to learn new things in the kitchen. And the cooking class was just amazing. The chef is unbelievable. And I made so much food. And I ate it all. I ate it all. And the universe had something. It was just different for me. And because I've always been afraid to be by myself. I didn't want to be by myself. I always tried to keep around people. And I was here for like 6 days all by myself. And not once was I lonely or felt alone. And that's what the universe wanted for me. And who am I to question the universe? It's just been absolutely amazing. Amazing. I don't want to leave, but I have the tools now to take home with me and to continue my journey. And this is exactly what I've been looking for. This is what's been missing in my life is this peace. I can't say I've found peace because it's just something you have to continue to work on. but now I know what to do, and I'm finding little bits of it, and I want more. I want more. So that's it. I leave tonight at 8 o'clock. I'm not anxious about it. I'm not sad. I'm a little nervous about going home and everything, and I know things haven't changed at home, but I've changed, and people told me that they knew that I was going to change, and I have lots of friends that have been following me on Facebook and my adventures, and they're happy for me, and I'm glad that they've been with me this whole time, and I can't wait to tell them about the trip. And there's just some things that they won't understand, but some people will, and hopefully I inspire some people to get out of their comfort zone and do the same thing, and just trust. I'm not scared to travel anymore. I should just hop over to Australia right now. I'm from Australia. I should just go somewhere else. I have a connection flight in the Philippines. Maybe I'll just stay in the Philippines, but I need to get home to my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and everything, and I have plans with them, so I have to get back, and it's okay. I'll get back and continue my journey. And next year, I'm going to come back with my daughter. I'm going to come back here and stay here, and I know she'll enjoy this so much, and it'll be so good to come back. And that's my journey. That's my journey, and it's just beginning. My journey is just beginning, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited what's going to happen. What's coming next. I'm not in a hurry. It's going to come to me, and I welcome it. I welcome it. It's going to be beautiful. I know it's going to be beautiful.